As a little boy from Manchester, I think I struggle a bit with the dialect, right? But to really get into character for this quite a start.
I know how you say his word. It's tough to say a word. It's
Punishing road that I took on, to say the least.
Is it Killian?
I put it all on the line.
All right, 3, 2, 1, action!
I'm telling you, nigga, if you fuck with my shit, I'll kill you, nigga. You'll be fucked up. Fuck.
Nigga, we family.
Nigga, ain't no fucking family in this shit. We're not family, nigga. Fuck family.
Hey, cut, that's the one!
That was stunning. That was stunning.
Great performance, brother.
Great performance. Working with a good London boy, and I bother him all the time. I had a call with that director. It was quite quintessential to
Chat. That's also Tom Holland, Tom Hardy. Yeah, chat. Tom Hardy, real voice. Hold on now.
What is Tom Hardy's accent?
Mellifluous, I'd say at best, as a collage of
That's
places,
also
people,
Idris Elba.
things, feelings. It's irrelevant. If you understand me, that's all that matters.
What is Tom Hardy?
You know what I mean?
Keep it a buck with you. If I wouldn't have slowed down, y'all was not gonna catch me. And let me be in that new scat pack, I'd have took off on y'all, dumbass. You two fuckers just made the biggest mistake of your lousy career. Keep it a buck with you. If I...
Chat, no more duplicate clips.
It's Hamilton, Verstappen, Hamilton. Who's going to take pole position here? Verstappen absolutely flying. The championship leader. He is on Lewis Hamilton going into this race weekend. Hamilton and Bottas.
I'm floating around 48 M's, chilling out in the steak ends. That summer spring collection just got back. You're still on the same trends. I'm the same kid with it.
It's Hamilton, Verstappen.
Yeah, there's you.
Hit him with the microphone. I'd like to know if you motherfucking like the bone, cause I can go. You're logged out, bitch. You logged me the fuck out. Did I tell you to log me out, game? Is this shit back up? Hold up. Are we back?
Chat, I opened up my YouTube a day after my birthday thinking, okay, time to move on. And then this is the first thing that I see on my homepage, bro. The very sole person that has me in the ass on my birthday. First time I've ever cried on my birthday. Hopefully the last time. The most memorable birthday I may have ever had. Not sure if I want it to be, because I don't know if it's for, you know, if it's for all the right reasons. I killed a man on his birthday, and this is true. I was man. I haven't watched this yet. It shows as if, but I haven't. I just clicked on it to see, like, it can be. Like, it can be. Like, it was all just a nightmare, wasn't it? And it was. Not.
I haven't been able to...
When I hear his voice, when I see his face, when I see his tattoos, like Mordekaiser has tattoos, no? I swear, yo, bro, I don't know if I can still... Yo, bro, I'm
busted with... on 420, dude. 420 says ruined by the feds. Let's see it, boys. Let's identify what did they do wrong on 420.
What? Good afternoon, folks. Hey, I'm Sergeant Fisher, Spider PD. How y'all doing today?
Jack Doherty arrested him.
No, you're not. After I fucking do this, who the f are you, bro?
When an entitled YouTuber pushes officers too far, they decide to bring him in. But they are unaware of the lengths he's willing to go to turn this situation into content.
Wait, hold on.
It is around 3 a.m. on the morning of Saturday, November 15th, 2025.
Chat, did you get the file? No, it's not your chat. Chat, the arrest is old, but the files are new. They probably just got them fresh from the... Chat, they probably just got them from the fucking press.
Beach police officers stationed on Washington Avenue in Miami Beach, Florida, have reached their patience limit with...
We've seen this already, though. I'll skip the arrest, though.
No, back up. No.
Go to the sidewalk now. Go to the sidewalk now. You want to go with him? Go to the sidewalk now. Okay.
I mean,
now. You want to be funny? We tell you to get on the street. Go on the street. All right, I'm getting out. Who the f you think you are, bro? I'm getting out the street. No, you're not. Dude, who the f are you, bro? I was trying to walk up the street for the
Chat, if you're policing, you say bro,
that's it.
You should be demoted. Like, there should be like more ranks in the police, and you get a flat demotion for every bro you say. It's not your bro.
As officers proceed to search him, they immediately find even more reasons to take him to jail. But Jack only sees it as another content opportunity, something the officers have yet to realize.
Hey, free Jack! He's in the water, like,
Chat. You want to be treated with the authority that you are, then you act yourself as a figure of authority. It's not your bro. You're not his bro. That you're gonna get broed and you're gonna get bullied around if you act like his bro. You're not the bro.
Can I take it off for you? You have to like start off against, like, you can't take it off anyway.
He did.
I'll check it out. There's also
no, you really can't take it off that way, sir.
Let me slide it off, you know? No.
He's not gonna test it?
Listen, I'm not even doing that. Listen, I get you. I'm just telling you. I know.
66 months in the jungle executes the elk. Also chat.
Fucking vibe test it.
I'm just telling you, genuinely, I apologize on his behalf. No, and I accept your apology, bro. I get you. You're still irritated by it. I'm not tripping. I'm just making it.
There's a bodyguard, yeah.
I got you. That's good, bro.
Rocco.
Wait, can I get my watch or someone or no?
What is? I need a watch.
You have to like untake. You have to.
I got you.
Yeah, thank you. Can you tell them to pull up here, my friends?
You can take it out. You can take the watch out for 5. We'll do it at the station.
But Rick, can I just take it off?
We'll do it at the station.
No.
Is this going to be like a timeout? No, you're going to jail. You really going to tell you? No, it's not. No, come on, let's get the room. Come on.
No one closed the door.
That's what I'm asking. That's how we got to learn.
With officers finding 3 hand-rolled suspected cannabis cigarettes and half of an orange oval-shaped pill marked with a 3, consistent with a Schedule II amphetamine, Jack is immediately brought to the station. And this is where his entitled behavior leads him to pull another move that he will soon regret.
3?
You'll ask them when you get a chance to. I don't know. As soon as
the problem with these pressed pills, though, if it's some straight drug, I don't know if it's a prescription or not, but is that it's always met these days. Pressed pills, it's not like it used to be. Like back in the days, yeah, you get a. Like these days, it's just fucking meth.
I'll answer it. I'll answer it later.
It's like Molly, meth, whatever. Always, come on, bro.
Because I don't know.
6116 QCL. Can I get a welcome to the jungle,
Probably
please?
tomorrow, maybe.
Because I had friends that were like,
this is just a pit stop.
No.
All right, come on.
How are you guys?
How are you, bro?
Good, man.
All right.
So now, you know.
I'm sorry, bro.
That sounds like my friend. But,
We got you.
no worries. You have the right to remain silent. Everything you will, right? Because no one said that thing.
We're not questioning you.
Oh, really?
That's not how it works. It's first that working with you?
What is bro saying?
Are you guys' body cams going? That's tough. Alright. See how it is.
Bro.
Alright. So this is what's going to happen. I'm going to remove the handcuffs from you. Listen.
It's like a cup slop, it's different.
Then take all your jewelry out.
Okay.
Socks, sneakers, put it on top of the counter. Yes?
Top of the, what?
Counter.
This might seem like a simple order, but to Jack, it's about protecting his jewelry, and he won't even hesitate to instruct officers on how to preserve it.
Well, that's fair enough, I think.
Unfortunately now, bro.
When do you think I will?
Tomorrow's Saturday, hopefully tomorrow.
Okay, hopefully. Hopefully, prepare for you.
Okay, well,
Sorry, I'm sorry.
No, you're
I'm so OCD.
I guess you are.
Always trying to scratch my up. Nah, I'm suing.
You can't scratch that. He's rage baiting. He's rage baiting the officers, really? This shit's fucking. This shit's unbreakable. Oh my god, bro.
What do I do with this, you know?
Take everything up.
It's like ceramic fucking resistance, fucking 300 million.
So OCD.
Alright, everything gets happening, you know.
Alright, cool. I'm not saying about that. It's like, can't bend it, you know.
His friends outside? Because I think he wants to hand that over for them.
Can I call him? I'll do anything to give him this so it doesn't have to be here, please.
We'll give him. No, go here.
Just my jewelry. I'll do anything.
I'm down for that. Let him. He got his phone, right?
Yeah, it's right here.
Make a phone. Let him make a phone call.
Thank you.
And you know they can take all your jewelry.
Listen,
boss man, Jack.
Yes, sir.
When you give him the order, dog, you gotta do that. Like you could have avoided all of this.
I know. I wish I could have. But like right when I was
boss man?
Boom, my security guard was there. But like it was. I know. I'm not gonna like make excuses, you know. Yeah.
Have him come to the station.
Yo, you wanna come to? You got my location?
Just give him the address.
How come? Dave has the location, but you can pick up my jewelry. Yeah, pick up my jewelry, you know?
So this will be your pass. So you're gonna put all the
jewelry in the pick up my jewelry.
Matter of fact, yeah, put that all in the bag. Yeah. He's gonna go back out and go into your car or whatever's in there. Yeah. And then the guy will walk him in.
Dude, what are they doing? This is so stupid. What are these guys doing?
It is all the person he's giving to, all that 13 that goes in the OIR. I don't want nothing to come up.
Do your thing, right?
No problem.
Sorry, I'm trying to tell him to come here. Yo, can you hear me? Hello.
Hey, no video. This one.
It's just not working. Here, I'll put it right here.
Alright. I'll take the jewelry off, man. Come on.
Sorry. I'm just trying to tell him to get here.
Just take
It's a big liability for sure. I mean, I can only think of a scenario where they put the fucking diamond shit with the watch and it scratches the glass on top. Possible, unlikely, but possible. And I mean
Okay, bet.
Tell him to have his
they would do something like that.
ID.
You got your ID?
What is ID?
Put someone, just have Dave or whoever has your ID. You do?
Well, no, there aren't.
I bet.
How much was it again? 40. 400.
Okay, if the cops arrest you and you have some shit and it breaks in the bag or out back when they transport it, I mean, how's that another their responsibility?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You saw that, right?
Yeah, 6, 7.
All the way in here.
Wait, no.
One back.
I thought we were giving it to him.
Yeah, you are.
Who cares about that? It's just fucking worthless.
Okay, so 1 here. Alright?
Can I just give it to him hand?
We have to do this first. Okay, 2. Alright? We met an exception for you to make a phone call. Yes?
Yes.
And I told you not to record.
Oh, wait, I didn't skip it?
4.
Thank you.
And the necklace.
Can we get a separate bag first so we don't scratch it up? You don't got a separate bag?
The watch.
It's gonna scratch it up. You can't scratch it.
We got you,
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys.
Yourself, right? Can you, here's the problem, right? We made an exception for you to make a phone call.
I didn't skip it?
Phone call. Yes?
Yes.
And I told you not to record.
Oh, wait, I didn't skip it?
4.
Thank you.
And the necklace.
Can we get a separate bag first so we don't scratch it up? You don't got a separate bag?
The watch.
It's gonna scratch it up. You can't scratch it.
We got you,
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys.
Yourself, right? Can you, here's the problem, right? We made an exception for you to make a phone call.
That's crazy, bro.
Yes.
And I told you not to record. But you are recording.
I don't know.
So you know what's gonna happen now? All this is going with you to the UK. We're not giving this to anybody else.
I can just delete the video.
No, take your shoes off.
I mean, chat, if I was the officer, I'm not trying to be rude or whatever. I'm putting the watch in the bag with the diamonds. I don't give a fuck. I'm not putting two bags fucking carry this shit. I'm not gonna fucking do all this fucking work. It's going back. We're lumping it together and it's gonna go in the fucking whatever hole, man.
Aren't you guys recording too?
Take your shoes off.
My shoes are off.
Take your socks off.
Alright.
Hey, call us out 10-12-7. Somebody picking me so it's going to the UK.
The what?
Turn around.
Dude, really, bro? You guys really gotta look at, dude. Like,
You think so fuck yeah, man.
I'm not doing this.
Come on. Put your hands right here. Take some steps back. You out of his pants? Out of his pants? More. More. Hey, I'm going to the UK. Everything's going to the UK.
No, he's mad.
Fuck around and find out.
Everything's going to the
They gave
UK.
a pass to that. Bro, they let his folks come get his jewelry, his money, probably his phone, probably everything. Jack Doherty, bro, you know, has to report everything. He's a fucking scumbag.
I've never been arrested before.
Get in there, here. Hey, get in there. Trying to be funny.
Hey, bro, he's trying to be funny.
Okay, come. Trying to be, that's silly, huh?
Chat, what happens then, chat? You just sit in the fucking cage for what? For hours?
Want to play games?
Yeah, I'll tell you.
I was trying to help him out. He's going to go straight over.
We're actually been very nice. Like, making an exception for him. That'll be fun.
I'm trying to be very nice with you. You wasn't even going to wait. But now, you want to do all this, now we're going to do this. So now you're going to wait till at least 6 o'clock in the morning. 7 o'clock in the morning. Then at that point, I had no idea.
Yes, you did. I explained that.
You explained it multiple times, man.
But I honestly had no idea. I had no idea. No one told me anything.
Hey,
Leave the video, yes?
hey, nah.
Nah, we can't do that.
No, it's cool because, hey, everything is good. It's cool.
This is not the intention, man.
Huh?
For him to go on his phone and do it. No.
Nah, yeah, nah, it's cool.
Chat, why did they even walk there? This is so
Hey,
weird.
what I'm saying to them, hey,
No?
I know where you're coming from, but carry on, man. I'm good.
This is the bad
Resistance,
setup.
one of them. Possibly potential, possession. What? Possibly possession.
Chat, they process possessions right there in the
I caught it.
general space.
Understand that? Yes.
Even after realizing the full impact of his actions, Jack's desperate attempt to apologize only becomes another display of his vanity.
You don't like it, don't go to fucking jail, pussy.
Okay.
You taking it with you to the UK, bro. You go with you.
So
you
what's
go
that?
to the UK with you.
But then when I leave, I just get it.
Yeah, they'll give it a Yeah, of course, huh?
To the UK?
No, that you didn't get released. Yeah. Huh? Hopefully tomorrow, man, but probably not in the morning anymore, you know? No,
Possession of felony, possession of controlled substance without prescription, misdemeanor, resisting without violence, possession of cannabis. He was later released on a $3,500 cash bond. But true to his nature, Jack continued milking the incident for content after his release, even uploading footage officers had accidentally recorded on his phone after not realizing the camera was still running. In a later interview with TMZ, Jack described the arrest as the worst day of his life, claiming he was stuck in a small cell for 5 hours before being moved to a larger holding room for another 10 hours. He even warned others to stay away from jail while still managing to put his entitlement on full display. It now seems like Jack is using the experience to create even more police-related content for his channel, continuing to profit off the incident, at least until another group of officers decides to draw the line and take him in again. Whether you're on patrol...
Chad, Chad, I don't know much about the law, but I don't think this is gonna stick, is it? I mean, that seems like that's gonna be like a pretty big charge. I mean, I don't even know. Probably won't. Video was good. Wait, which one? This one?
On a hot summer day in 2004, an incident so strange and disgusting occurred that it's hard to believe it actually happened. Chicago's Little Lady Ferry was doing one of its regularly scheduled tours down the Chicago River. Tourists on the top deck were observing the skyline when they looked up and noticed a large bus suspiciously parked on the Kinsey Street Bridge. As the ferry passed under the bridge, 800 pounds of human poop rained down on the ferry, drenching the passengers in literal human filth. People screamed and vomited as they tried to escape the unbearable smell, but they had nowhere to go. The bus immediately sped off after dumping its load, and if it weren't for two extremely important pieces of evidence, we may have never known why it happened, how it happened, or who to blame for what would eventually be known as Poopgate, or the Dave Matthews Band Chicago River Incident. At around 1 o'clock p.m. on Saturday, August 8th, 2004, a line of 120 people began boarding the ferry called Chicago's Little Lady. With the tickets going for an affordable $25, it's the perfect way to relax and see the city. The passengers are a diverse group of people. Senior citizens, journalists, mothers, fathers, and children file in for a memorable experience. A newspaper reporter, Brett McNeil, is using it as a distraction for his complicated relationship. I had a girlfriend whose ex was visiting from Boston. We were just looking for something to do. I was a newer Tribune reporter and so worked a lot of those Sunday shifts, but I had a rare Sunday off. We decided to do a boat tour. It was truly beautiful, perfect weather. At that time, the river was not nearly as busy as it is now with just pleasure craft. It's such a beautiful day that all 120 passengers are considering walking out on the top deck to soak in the sun. As the ferry makes its way down the river, people are anticipating over 50 architectural landmarks to observe on their trip, including the Wrigley Building, the Willis and Tribune Towers, and Marina City. Chicago is incredibly proud of being an industrial heartland, and they've made efforts to preserve the older structures like the Kinsey Street Railroad Bridge, one of the first of its kind to raise up and let larger boats pass through the river. It's no longer in use, but it is technically still functional and maintained as a historic landmark that's over 100 years old. It has since been replaced by the Kinsey Street Road Bridge that sits right next to it. It's important to note that the driving surface of the bridge is not made of concrete or asphalt, but rather a steel grating to prevent the buildup of heavy rain and snow. It's a genius feat of engineering. The water falls from the sky but passes through the holes in the bridge to the river below, and as a result, cars don't hydroplane and crash. It's safer for everyone, but unfortunately, the holes in the bridge's surface was what created the opportunity for the day in Chicago's history. At approximately 1:18 p.m., Chicago's Little Lady is heading towards the bridge. Everybody was sitting on the deck in plastic chairs, like deck chairs. Nobody was downstairs. Up above, passengers near the back of the Little Lady see a large black bus began traveling across the Kinsey Street Bridge. It temporarily stops and blocks out the sun at the bow of the ferry. Everything seemed normal until a cascade of liquid began spraying from what looks like the back of the bus. To guests like McNeil, this was weird but likely harmless. I was confused about what it was. I thought it was either a street sweeper or one of those trucks that you'll see with the big water tanks, and they use them to water the flower beds and the flowers along Michigan Avenue.
Whoa.
That was my initial thought. Suddenly, the boat started traveling through what he called the Maid of the Mist. One drop fell and then another until the boat was almost completely covered in 800 pounds or 80 to 100 gallons of fluid in just a few short seconds. Now, the graphic that we have created is exaggerating. It probably looked more like brownish yellow raindrops, not necessarily large chunks of turds falling from the sky. And since there are no real photos or videos of the incident, we don't actually know what it looked like. This all happened pretty quickly.
What,
it's like a car crash. Things slow down. It's bewildering. Your mind is trying to process what it's just seen. The boat continued past the bridge, the bus disappeared south, and then there was like an unmistakable smell. Passengers began to look at the brown and yellow liquid that was covering their bodies head to toe. Then it hits them. The liquid that's been poured all over their faces, their clothes, getting in their eyes and mouths and ears is literal liquid sh*. Some begin to scream, some yell in a fit of rage, while others run blindly in random directions before vomiting all over the upper and lower decks. One woman tries to console her baby as the sewage continues to cling and dry all over them, while the elderly and handicapped panic as they are unable to move away from their chairs, caked in cursed sludge from the mysterious bus. The ferry's 120 passengers are trapped on an island completely covered in human waste, and there's nowhere to go. Up on the bridge, the brown and yellow liquid is so thick that some remains on the steel grating to get picked up by rolling tires. Lynn LaPlante, who was driving on the bridge, describes it as an inescapable nightmare. She began vomiting outside of the car window and swerving violently as she was driving. She later described it as a new form of hell.
Making matters worse, Lynn was pregnant and eternally nauseous.
All of a sudden, it was like driving into a brick wall of smell. I don't know how else to put it. We didn't see anything visually, but when we got out of the car, it was all along the side of our car and in the wheel wells, just like raw sewage, just covered.
Back down below, the captain of the ferry orders the bar to give away free drinks to try and calm down the poop-covered crowd. She also puts the ferry in full throttle to get back to the port as soon as possible, but nothing drowns out the screams of dozens of waste-drenched victims. As soon as they return, the crowd flees the boat and onto the docks. All of the money spent on tickets was refunded to the soaked passengers, and the staff hurry up and wash every part of the boat to get it back up and running. And you would think they would maybe shut down the ferry for the day, but no, they just cleaned up the boat and did another service at 3 o'clock. I can only imagine they thought, we'll give them a refund, they'll go take a shower, we'll be up and running for the next service, and nobody will ever think about this again. But unfortunately for them, this was already developing into a national news story.
It was like a downpour. Captain Sonia Lund saw it, but passenger Mike Scarpelli was one of the people drenched in the deluge.
There were some older people on there that were they had limited mobility. They were doused from head to toe. Their hair was soaking wet, literally covered in urine and feces. There was a pregnant lady that could barely contain herself.
The crew knew exactly what to do. When they were alerted, they came back to the dock. The passengers, Bob Agra met them at the dock. The passengers disembarked. We gave them refund.
But Scarpelli doesn't remember it that way. He says initially the tour guide gave them the option of turning around, and when dumbfounded, he told the guide to also call police. Scarpelli says the guide replied, "We're working on it."
No authorities ever got on the boat. There were no police present. Whether or not they came after the fact, I don't know.
The interviews after the incident sparked two different reactions: serious outrage and contagious laughter, because after all, poop is kind of funny. 5 of the victims actually went to Northern Memorial Hospital for tests due to likely pre-existing conditions and the taste of black water still in their mouths. Exposure to this volume of sewage can cause gastroenteritis, respiratory infections, skin infections, eye, ear, and sinus infections. You could get hepatitis A, UTIs, or even get parasites. An anonymous physician at the hospital even pointed it out that this was enough to shock experienced healthcare professionals. Working in the hospital care setting, when something strange or scary or gross or concerning happens, that's where you go. In general, we're used to it. We're kind of jaded. We're not very impressed with scenarios that would gross a layperson out. But this one was... people were talking about it for a long time afterward in the department. Luckily, nobody would end up getting sick or suffering any long-term long-term illnesses, as far as we know, but the city of Chicago had to find the suspect as soon as possible to avoid more bad press. There were so many questions. Why would someone do this? Was it deliberate or accidental? How did the driver manage to dump waste in a way that would scatter over an entire ferry and over 100 people? Most importantly,
100?
who the hell was in that bus? Chicago police had never conducted an investigation quite like this, but luckily they would discover a few key pieces of evidence that would eventually reveal the man who dumped 800 pounds of liquid turd. The Poopgate investigation had officially started. The Illinois Attorney General, Lisa Madigan, was out for blood to see what environmental laws had been violated. The first key piece of evidence was the discovery of the make and model of the vehicle, a modified 2003 Monaco Royale coach. The bus was more like a mansion on
This is the U.S. Embassy in Tehran. A huge crowd of students has gathered outside the gates. They're demanding the extradition of the deposed Shah, Mohammad Reza Pahlavi. For decades, he ruled Iran as an authoritarian monarch supported by the United States. The students are radical supporters of the leader of the Islamic Revolution, Ayatollah Khomeini. They've been protesting here for weeks. But today is different. Suddenly, they begin to climb the walls. Hundreds storm the embassy grounds. The security guards aren't authorized to fire their weapons. The protesters meet almost no resistance and they quickly break in. They capture 52 U.S. citizens and hold them hostage for 444 days.
Wait, really?
For their captives, it's a nightmare. For the U.S., it's the start of a major international crisis. In the months that follow, U.S. President Jimmy Carter tries to negotiate with the Iranian militants. But Iran is now run by Ayatollah Khomeini, who openly supports the hostage takers. The negotiations run through Algeria, which acts as a mediator.
Jeff, they have 50 U.S. people hostage. Why don't they just send a fucking mass, like what one of those threaten them with a massive bomb? Like what?
Communication between Algeria and Iran is encrypted. No one can read or listen in. Or so they believe. But after every exchange, Carter knows exactly what the Iranians are saying behind closed doors. How is that possible? The answer leads to Switzerland and a company called Crypto AG. The devices it builds are at the center of a clandestine operation that shaped world politics for over half a century. Because Crypto AG has two secret co-owners, the CIA and Germany's Federal Intelligence Service, the BND.
Americans have been the victims of a terrorist attack in Europe.
To me, the most surprising thing here was the enormity of
series of strikes against the headquarters.
Argentina launched the invasion of the Falkland Islands.
This is Operation Rubicon, one of the biggest intelligence coups of the 20th century.
What does it say? Is it like the Enigma?
The story was enormous for us, for the Washington Post. I mean, for days and days. For, I think, almost a week. It was one of the most read stories on our website. And my interactions with U.S. intelligence people throughout this period were kind of funny. Like, some of them were like, I wish you hadn't done that. But others were like, yeah, how cool. Like, we were part of that. That's what we do.
This is Greg Miller. He's an investigative journalist with the Washington Post. We traveled to London to interview him for this video. Back in 2020, he broke the story that our research for this video is based on, together with the German and Swiss broadcasters ZDF and SRF. Links are in the description.
Interesting.
Chapter 1, The Handshake. Operation Rubicon begins with a friendship. Washington, D.C., 1951. Two men meet for dinner at the exclusive, members-only Cosmos Club. This man, William Friedman, is one of the American military's leading cryptologists. The man in front of him is Boris Hagelin, an entrepreneur
I don't
and
like
inventor
that
from
mustache
Sweden.
is...
Friedman and Hagelin are business partners.
It's not great.
But importantly, they're close friends. They write each other frequently and bond over their shared background and interests. Both were born in pre-Soviet Russia. Both love tinkering, and both are deeply fascinated by cryptology, the science of encoding and decoding information. Boris Hagelin develops ciphers.
I actually find it fascinating, chat, because it's breakable as a code, right? But it's early enough into the history of code that you can make some innovation if people have to break it. Like, this is cool. Like, think about it.
Small mechanical devices that allow users to write and read secret messages. His biggest customer is the US military. During World War II, Hagelin sells them the M209, a compact portable cipher machine that doesn't require electricity. Just bigger than a lunchbox, it comes with a lightweight canvas bag that soldiers can easily attach to their gear. American troops frequently use it in the field to quickly exchange encrypted messages. The US produces more than 140,000 units, and Hagelin becomes a millionaire. But after World War II, business suddenly slows down, so he needs new customers.
Friedman realizes Hagelin is a good enough businessman that if the United States doesn't act, he's going to start selling cryptological devices to many, many governments.
Oh, come on!
The United States will not be able to read these communications, will be blind and deaf to what other countries are doing.
Yo, what a bitch ass.
And so this leads to all these conversations in Washington about what to do about it.
Friedman meets Hagelin for dinner and makes him an offer on behalf of the CIA. From now on, Hagelin's high-security cipher machines will only be sold to selected countries hand-picked by the Americans. The rest of the world will get older models that are much easier to crack. Compensate for the
how about you send in models that are glitched? They're bugged and they have a switch, you switch it on, and it decodes the whole fucking
business he
shebang.
loses, Hagelin is said to have received $700,000. A year later, he moves his Swedish company to a Swiss town called Zug, where he founds Crypto AG. That same year, the company releases the CX52. This new cipher machine is so complex, many believe it's uncrackable. But is it really?
I mean, if I was alive, I'd crack your shit in 20 minutes.
Chapter 2. Crypto. To understand how secret messages are encrypted,
People call me the puzzle
we track
cracker
down
way
a
back when.
real cipher machine. And not just any cipher machine, an actual model developed by Hagelin.
Das ist eine CX52-Maschine von der Crypto AG.
Cryptography turns an ordinary sentence like this one into an illegible jumble of letters. Each letter in a message is replaced by another, seemingly random. So while anyone can read the encrypted message, they won't actually understand it unless they have the right key.
Yeah.
Say we want to send an encrypted message from Amsterdam to Berlin. The first thing we need is the same type of machine on both ends. Then, both sides need to know the daily key, which is basically the machine's default setting for the day.
That's
it determines
fucking sick,
how
yeah.
the key wheels in the revolving drum are configured. The so-called message key is a short-term setting for each specific message and determines which letter or number is on
Yeah,
top
I get it,
of
I get
each
it.
key wheel. To encrypt a word, you select each of the letters on this disk one at a time. Each time, you pull this crank. This is what it looks like inside the machine. Several wheels start to move. Each time you do this, the machine generates a new and seemingly random code. But mechanical systems like this one don't produce arbitrary results. They can't. Most follow fixed instructions or algorithms and are designed to eliminate randomness. So no matter how complex the algorithms are, they can usually
A little bit overcomplicated it. Well, I mean, kind of simplified, but Jack, they can do that on paper as well, no?
be reproduced. Inside the machine, each letter is assigned a new letter.
Oh no, because
A
the
rotating
code
drum
is
fits this
generating
new
the thing
letter onto a
when you
strip of
crank
paper,
it.
which will eventually carry the whole secret message.
Well, you can still do that
Also wir müssen uns jetzt ein Wort
mathematically,
überlegen, dann können wir
but
das mal verschlüsseln.
Let's try this one.
chat, guys, it would be like one letter alphabetically +5, -3, +9, -8, and that for all the letters, right? And you know what I mean? It's like a Caesar cipher plus the other type combined.
That's our input word in encrypted form. Now we can send this super secret message to its recipient in Berlin, by radio, for example, using Morse
happy
code.
48 months
To
I
decrypt
haven't
it,
subbed
the
in a
receiver
while.
also
Like
needs a
being Rocco,
CX52
Pevry,
set to the
Chetty,
same
doing
daily
well
key and message key.
XQCL.
Both sides must have previously agreed on a system that allows them to use the exact same keys and settings. Most of the time, they probably use a shared key sheet indicating the correct settings for each day. This mode selector lets you switch between D and C.
That's
D is for deciphering and C is for ciphering. When we enter the coded word letter by letter, the machine recreates the original top secret message. Cheers. Yeah, it's not exactly state secrets. We're YouTubers, alright? The CX52 comes in different variants, which differ mainly in their shape, color, and controls. They all work the same way, except one. The one-time pad version is so secure that not even the NSA can crack it.
What?
Instead
I
of
can.
the usual key wheels, this model runs a perforated paper strip through the machine. This sequence of these holes is truly random, making each pattern completely unique. To read one of these encrypted messages, the receiver needs a paper strip identical to the one used by the sender.
Oh.
This is essentially a temporary key to the lock. It's only ever used once and is destroyed immediately after.
Well, that's
so,
busted.
Spidey sense tingling? All right, before you go all sponsor block, check this.
I mean, chat. Yeah, you can't crack this. I mean, GG. I mean, chat. This is literally like modern encryption.
Dozens of countries, and he faithfully honors his agreement with Friedman and the United States. The new machines are also sold only to select states. But
over time, that starts to break down. Hagelin becomes frustrated by this. He's giving up lots of money. He's leaving lots of sales untapped because of his willingness to abide by these constraints that the Americans are putting on him. Ultimately, Washington realizes this and decides to make this a more formal arrangement with Hagelin.
The CIA makes him another offer. They'll help market his crypto devices worldwide, and not just to CIA-approved countries.
Well,
they want as many governments as possible to exclusively use Hagelin's cipher machines.
Because they're gonna bug it.
The CIA demands he produce 2 different versions of the
I knew it!
The first is a highly secure, essentially unbreakable variant reserved for countries the US considers friendly. Everyone else gets a weaker version that the CIA can easily crack. Hagelin once again agrees. And once again, he doesn't walk away empty-handed. This time, he reportedly receives nearly $900,000, which would be roughly $10 million today. On top of that, he's said to have received $70,000 a year as a retainer.
So Hagelin at that point crosses an important threshold. He's gone from being...
What if the keys you type, right? You make it so the plastic will erode over time because you type it, and under the first layer of plastic, there's fucking poison that seeps into your fingers as you press on them. And over time, they use a device, and it will start fucking dying for no reason.
Sort of
you know what I mean?
But important ally of the West, Western governments led by the United States, to an active participant on the payroll of U.S. intelligence, an asset.
Chat, think about it then.
For many years, journalists and investigators wondered how exactly the machines were manipulated. It's almost impossible to tell from the outside. That's because there isn't just one machine, but many different versions with different internal settings. In 2021, Dutch IT expert Bart Wessel compared several CX52s with older C52 models. And he noticed something strange. The bars in the revolving drum have tiny metal lugs attached to them. These lugs slide to the left and determine whether or not the key wheels advance. But in older C52 models, 30 of the 32 bars are completely blocked, held in place by 6 metal discs. Only the last 2 slide bars can actually move. The rest are effectively dead. As a result,
you can brute force the end of the code because there's less parameters. Instead of having 32 parameters that can change, only 2 change, which only leaves like 64 combinations. They fucking spam brute force and they get 64 codes, and one of them will be the correct ones. It's fucking millions.
C52 produces far simpler and more predictable patterns, and therefore much weaker encryption. So crypto and the CIA either equipped customers with outdated crackable models like the C52, or they gave them modern CX52s secretly configured to behave like older, less secure models. Another way to make the machines less secure is to prevent them from being used.
Man.
Dungeons and Sanity video is long. It's guys, it's long, low key. I mean, I don't mind it, but. We say it's good. We say it's not. I can always say it's not. Everybody say it's good, but. I'll give it a shot. If it's good, it's good.
Okay. Is that okay? Back up, please.
Where's the chat? Oh, at the top?
Back. Oh my god. Okay, back up, please. Back up.
Officers report to a seemingly routine traffic incident in Moses Lake, Washington. What no officer on scene realizes is that this encounter would be the start of a terrifying investigation, leading to the most dark and twisted body cam footage we've ever shown on this channel.
But if you want justice...
I already know who did it.
Listen to me, please!
Get out of your car and come get my kid. Put him in cuffs right now.
Don't say anything right now. We don't know. Dad, did you do it? Look at me! Dad, did you do it?
So when is another come out?
It's an early Sunday afternoon on November 3rd when officers patrolling downtown Moses Lake identify a truck matching a stolen vehicle report logged just hours earlier. Multiple police units have been dispatched, more than typically assigned to a stolen vehicle report. Almost as if, from the very start, police somehow knew this vehicle theft report would soon unravel into something much worse.
Well, no. I mean...
We're slow rolled in. Parking at Porterhouse.
Inside the vehicle is 27-year-old professional athlete Isaiah Thomas, the former A-star wide receiver for Eastern Oregon University, who's currently armed with a weapon.
Whoa. Hey, go and get out of the car. Get out of the truck, please.
Check. Hold on, pause it. Check, did he say that he was a stolen vehicle? Is that what it was? Wait, isn't that just a felony stop? I'm confused why he's going up to the car like that. It's just fucking stupid. I mean, they have 4 cruisers coming in, which should be probably even more, right? But then he conducts it at like a normal traffic stop.
Here's what happened. The truck was reported as stolen. Whose truck is this? You talk to me, man.
It's my truck.
It's your truck? Yeah. Okay, do you have your ID, registration?
Whoa! This car is trash. Sorry, I said it. Yo, I don't know if it was his call or not to do the stuff the way he's doing it. This guy is not lined up properly. Okay, 1, not a felony stop. 2, not lined up properly, and 3, not reading the signs at all. Okay, and even though it was just a fucking wallet, that shit was fucking bulged up. It could have been a gun. Like this is.
I apologize.
This guy's dog shit.
It wasn't registered in your name, man.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
There's ammunition in the front seat.
Okay. Okay.
Our peacock knowledge is actually been behind the pillar.
Alright, man. Just come on and step out of the car, okay?
The ammunition on the passenger seat suggests that Isaiah might be carrying a weapon. The officer quickly realizes that this encounter could escalate at any moment, so they swiftly order him out of the vehicle, only to uncover something interesting about his identity.
What up, Greg?
What's up, man?
Alvarado?
Yeah, how you doing, Isaiah?
Another day.
Another day?
Hey, don't come here.
Don't reach for anything.
They're gonna detain you right now?
No, bro.
Okay, make sure you don't have any weapons on you, okay?
I do got a weapon on me.
What do you have?
I think I got a knife right here.
You have a knife? Pocket knife? This one? That's it? Okay.
Can I take a seat for me?
So was this guy like a big footballer?
I want a lawyer so bad, man.
Okay.
It's ridiculous how bad I need one, no?
I hear you.
Oh, no, okay.
He knew you.
Yeah, so I went to high school with him. He was a star athlete, man.
Nice.
Then they started talking. It was kind of weird. Yeah, but...
It turns out Officer Alvarado and Isaiah went to high school together, and Alvarado recalls Isaiah as a standout football player who went on to compete at the college level. But now in front of him was a disoriented young man, barely able to focus and answer their questions in a stolen vehicle, a stark contrast to the athlete Alvarado once knew. In reality, there is a very good reason for Isaiah's odd behavior, one that Officer Alvarado will soon understand, as within minutes, Isaiah and his family will be at the center of a murder investigation, with only one question left unsolved.
Does he actually have CPE or what?
For now, officers decide to contact Isaiah's family to inform them of his recent actions and
Probably
detainment.
not that age.
They quickly get his family contact details and call his mother, 47-year-old Cassie Thomas. However, the information Cassie provides shifts the course of the investigation in an unexpected way.
Hello?
No, I got it.
Hello, this is Officer Alvarado with the
Probably
Most
didn't
Likely
get hit that many
Department. I'm trying to
times.
reach Cassie.
This is she.
Hey, do you have a son, Isaiah?
Yes, I do.
We had a call earlier about him being in someone else's vehicle. He's in a truck now, a gray Chevy Silverado.
Okay.
We're trying to figure out if this is his truck or not, because he's saying it is, but the person that called about him said that he stole the truck from another neighbor.
No, that's his.
See, this is an easy way out. I'm just saying, I know that we don't know anything about this case, but why leave with this question? Why not just say, what kind of car does he drive or whatever, right? Act like you're worried or whatever. And then she'll say, oh yeah, he drives a red, whatever. Like, why give her the answer and then ask her the question?
It's his and his grandfather's.
Okay, who's his grandpa, if you don't let me ask?
Richard?
Richard?
Yeah, he probably let him borrow it. He's staying with his grandfather right now.
What's the address?
430 Dale.
Yep, that's where the truck was taken.
Okay, that's weird.
Yeah, no, that clarifies something, because we thought potentially this truck might have been stolen, so we were trying to figure it out.
No, I'm sorry about that.
No worries.
At this point, Officer Alvarado begins to realize the mistake they've made. Now it makes sense why Isaiah immediately asked for a lawyer. He was being accused of something he clearly didn't do. As Officer Alvarado continues speaking with Isaiah's mom, he decides to ask about something that's been worrying him since the very moment Isaiah steps out of the truck.
I went to high school with Isaiah. He wasn't never really like this. Is everything okay?
It should be. He should be fine.
Okay. He just seemed a little bit off to me when he was talking.
Well, probably because he's being accused of something he didn't do. So.
It's his grandpa's truck.
Oh,
Yeah, he lives at 430 Dale. But thank you for answering my phone calls and my questions. It actually helps out a lot.
Okay. All right.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
But why is it have stolen them?
Officer Alvarado doesn't know it yet, but his suspicion that something is very wrong with Isaiah isn't far from the truth. Still, with no evidence tying Isaiah to a crime, they have no choice but to release him. But as he walks away, Officer Alvarado follows him, hoping to reconnect with his old friend.
Alright, bro. Let's walk over to the front of your truck real quick. I just want to tell you something with that right now. I know you don't want to talk about this, but it's cool. You don't have to, okay? So, you alright, man? You like, off the books, do you want to talk about anything? Because I'll turn off my camera right now. We can have a conversation, bro.
Like, it's just like we're at a time right now, bro.
Yeah?
There's a time in everybody's life, bro, where they just need to, like, really reevaluate what's going on, you know?
Yeah. If you need anything, please don't hesitate to call. I'll sit down and have a conversation with you, bro.
For sure.
Alright?
Yeah.
Take care.
To Alvarado, it seems Isaiah...
I think he'd be allowed to turn off his camera because the incident is officially over. Like, I think this guy's pretty much released, right? And there's no longer an ongoing thing. It's fine.
Wants to say something, but he just can't find the words. For now, Isaiah gets into his truck and drives off, unaware that this won't be the last time today he'll be accused of a crime.
Dispatch, can I help you?
Yeah, I was wondering if I could speak to somebody about missing person.
In Moses Lake?
It's my father. Nobody's seen him. Yes, Moses Lake.
Okay. And his first and last name?
Richard Andrews.
And what is his home address? Is it the 430 Dale?
Correct.
All right, Kelly, I've got this report started. I'm going to hand it over to the officers. And just need you to try to find a recent picture of him. And if you hear from him or anything changes before they contact you, go ahead and give us a call back and let us know, okay?
Okay.
On the phone is Kelly Kirkendall, reporting that her father, 75-year-old Richard Andrews, mysteriously vanished. Officers are sent to his address, and minutes later, they arrive to investigate.
Hello. Well, I'm doing better than you guys.
How's it going?
How are you?
Carmen.
Carmen? All right.
You know me.
Can I just talk to you?
Waiting for Sergeant Rodriguez are Carmen, Kelly, and Cassie, daughters of Richard Andrews, the missing elderly man. As he begins speaking to them, hoping to learn more about their father's disappearance, a familiar face steps out of the house.
So, we have no idea.
The neighbor talked to my husband. This is my husband, Mike.
Hi, Mike. I'm sorry.
He hasn't seen him in a day and a half or so. I haven't seen him longer than that, but
His phone's been ringing. His sister's called. Nobody knows where he's at. So.
Okay. And is this normal?
No.
What's wrong?
Okay. What's that?
Nothing.
Do you know where is it your grandfather?
Yeah, it's my grandpa.
Do you know where he's at?
No, I have no clue where he's at.
No.
He didn't tell you anything where he was going? Did you see him leave?
There's nothing wrong with that for sure.
So basically what I did see was him talking to somebody out here. He was kind of like parked a little farther out. Like he pulled off to the side a little bit. They're talking in the window. I looked down. That's it. He did tell me that he was going up to the res, but I just got confirmation from Greg, right? That he's not there, so I don't know.
Which res?
Colville.
Is he smoking?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has property up there, but we already put
Why is he walking like that?
up there, and they said nobody's
there. About what time was it when you saw him last?
I don't remember.
Was it morning, afternoon, night time?
It was afternoon.
Afternoon?
It wasn't like late afternoon though.
Okay. Alright.
While officers are surprised to be speaking with Isaiah and his mother.
I'm trying to pick up a bunch of shit, Chad, but one of the things, Chad, is they talk about in the other videos where like this guy's saying a bunch of information that's some dog shit. I mean, dude, he's like rapid firing a bunch of information.
Cassie, for the second time that day, their priority right now is finding his grandfather, Richard. With the timeline now established and Isaiah believed to be the last person to see Richard, Sergeant Rodriguez turns his attention to him. But as their conversation unfolds, he begins to notice something strange about this family.
Isaiah, you said you saw him about a day and a half ago? And that would have been, yesterday afternoon sometime or the day before?
Yesterday, no, not yesterday. Was that a day? A day and a half ago.
So Friday, today's Sunday.
Friday.
So,
yeah, bro.
So November 1st.
Smoking the weed, bro.
When you saw him, what were you doing? What was going on with that?
Right there, smoking.
Dude. Okay, and where was he?
Right there, talking to that guy. And then I looked down, boom. And then that was that.
Okay,
Like,
was it weird for you that he wasn't here or anything like that?
I have two reads. Either she's sussing him, or she's making sure that he doesn't say some bullshit and course correct the story.
No?
Okay.
He'd be gone for weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, because he has his property.
He'd be gone for weeks at a time. No one would be hearing
That's
from him.
why he's tripping. Why are we tripping?
Yeah, bro. Yo.
But the only thing that's weird is that he left his wallet here.
That's the only weird thing that got me.
Okay. But it's not.
That's very strange to me.
But it's normal for him to be gone weeks at a time. But not.
But we know where he's at.
Usually down at the Colville.
Yes.
Okay.
What stands out to Rodriguez is how differently the family reacts to the disappearance of their relative. While Isaiah and his mother Cassie suggest that Richard's absence isn't especially unusual, with Isaiah even casually smoking weed, his daughter Callie sees it very differently and appears genuinely concerned for her father in a way the others do not. That's when Isaiah's father, Anthony, arrives, bringing with him the breakthrough they've been waiting for.
Yeah.
What you talking about up there?
Yeah, so
You need to go down there.
Is this a smoke weed county or not?
To me, it looks like there's something going on down there. It looks like some burnt shit that's laid out there and some.
Where's his shop?
His shop's down in the valley.
you know where the motorcycle shop is?
That's just, if he's not here, he's usually down there.
Oh, I got you. I thought something. Do you think something else is going on down there?
No. I'm just saying that if he's not here, he's down there.
No, he's asking.
No, what I'm saying is that's something that was out there. It was looked like there's some burnt up shit out there that's never been there.
I don't know the address. What's Carmen's address?
Like when he acts like if you think he is, but not someone's.
Why y'all keep all in? No, bro, y'all pissing me off. Bro. Hey, you're pissing me off too. Everybody pressing me like You're the closest thing to him. Okay, the last person we seen. That's why I'm not gonna get. No need to get frustrated about it.
True.
I have to keep repeating myself.
Would you be able to take one of my officers down there to where the shop is at?
Yeah.
Just so that way we know exactly what we're talking about. Right. And so that way if he's there, that's great.
I think a max when this officer can't press him too much because they don't want him to close down, right? And he's pressing him for free. That's not bad, no?
Right. Do you remember what he was wearing, Isaiah?
I do not recall.
Because that's part of the report that I'm taking, so I can enter it into the system.
I'm not bugging, bro.
Okay, I know. I'm just letting you know.
Gray slippers, I think.
Okay. So we're gonna leave that.
No, those are in the house.
So any jewelry?
I don't like that.
No.
You don't wear jewelry.
No, let me.
Oh, sorry.
Let me talk to him. Thank you.
Don't wear jewelry.
Okay.
You want to have him follow him?
Yeah. So. Because we don't know the exact address. If you want to follow Anthony down to his shop down in Cascade Valley, his cell phone's here, wallet's here, everything's here, dog's here. just whatever he had on his person in his pocket is all we have. Okay. So, all right. Thank you.
Anthony and several other family members head to the shop with a deputy, while Sergeant Rodriguez stays behind to gather the remaining details. As he does so, he takes note of the family's statements so far, and what stands out is Anthony's frustration with Isaiah. It seems like the two of them know something the others don't, as the way Anthony questions his son sounds like he's accusing him of being involved with Richard's disappearance. Meanwhile, Isaiah is being defensive, claiming everyone is overreacting. His mother, on the other hand, remains calm, smiling, and at times even answering questions that weren't directed at her. Rodriguez notes the contrast in this family's behavior and steps away to drive to Richard's shop. But before he can go, Isaiah's mother would make a horrifying statement, one that would come back to haunt her.
So I'll get this logged in, and then if you guys have anything, give me a call.
Get out of your car and come get my kid. Put him in cuffs right now.
Don't say anything right now. We don't know. Okay. So yeah, let me know. Okay. Thank you.
Those statements are coming from Isaiah's mother, Cassie, as she approaches the officer just out of frame. In a sudden shift, Cassie tells the sergeant to arrest her own son, catching him completely off guard. Just moments ago, she hadn't seemed particularly concerned. Now she's adamant that Isaiah is guilty of something. It's a sharp change in behavior, one that leaves officers wondering if Cassie knows far more than she's letting on. For now, the sergeant doesn't fully understand what Cassie's implying, but in the next few minutes, her urgency will make a lot more sense.
You know what, Chad? You know what? Dumbass. Let's say she was not involved, right? Then she will still catch a charge now, right? Because she had a chance. At that point, she definitely had a chance to say something. Well, I'm just saying, because if she knows something and she doesn't report it, right? Bad, right? But if she doesn't, in a tiny fashion, it makes sense. But if you wait until something is like you're squeezed, you're cooked. What?
By now, Anthony is on his way to Richard's shop, just 2 miles from the house, with a patrol unit following closely behind. And as the first deputy pulls up to the shop, he notices several other family members have also gathered. Expecting to find a lead on Richard's whereabouts, they would instead uncover something no one was prepared to see.
It's not wrong to not talk. Wrong. You're wrong. Not reporting a crime is a crime. What?
Well, it's on some chart right here. They're saying the truck. There must have was a truck that must have backed up right here. They're saying, right?
Okay. Is that okay? Back up, please. Back up, please. Back up, please.
I want to see. I want to make sure.
Back up. Hold on.
I don't see anything.
Him, calm down. Oh my God.
Okay, back up, please. Back up. Okay, ma'am, can you come this way, please? Ma'am, can you come this way, please? Ma'am. $141, Mac. I need 106 to my location.
I can't blame the colony. He's in calm down. I think if they want things to escalate, he's solo. I mean, bruh.
Okay. Ma'am, can you take her over there, please? Please. This is now a crime scene. We need to
Yes, I know. I'm trying to get her.
Okay, I know.
Oh, Kelly.
Sarge, he's buried in the ground. There's someone buried underneath the ground.
Buried in a shallow grave in the front yard of his own shop lies the dead body of 75-year-old Richard Andrews. Richard's daughter, Kim, is the first to see him. She recognizes her father immediately, revealing part of his leg with the same jeans he always wore. It's a horrifying discovery for them to make. Even the deputy is shaken and unable to control the situation on his own. But as he observes the family, something about it feels off.
family
By the
is
time
on
he arrived, the family had already begun digging, and within moments of uncovering Richard's body, they started pointing fingers, fixating on the one person they're convinced is responsible.
I'm not moving right now, I can't.
Okay.
Don't touch me.
Do you want me to help you?
No. Don't touch me.
Okay.
I knew this was gonna happen. That was it. His son, my sister's son that's at their house right now did it. And the gun's probably on the bed. It's a rifle that's laying in my mom's bedroom on the bed. He has mental illness.
So we're having the county respond, okay? And their supervisor is going to come, and they're probably going to set up a containment, okay? Please, I just ask that you guys try to cooperate as much. I can't make any promises.
No, we're not leaving.
Okay, well, ma'am.
I'm not going to move right now. Is somebody over there
if you
that
wanna,
little psychopath?
Hold on. If you want to do what's best for
No, what I want to
Richard
do
right now,
is go to my
okay?
dad's house.
I just need you
and
guys.
do something.
Please don't, okay? I just need you guys.